All right, I'm back. I just got through inspecting the whole deck, and I wasn't anticipating doing any kind of reading with it tonight. Wanted to, figured I'd let it charge and get to know the other energies I have here, the energies of the other decks and stuff. But as soon as I finished shuffling, clearing, infusing it, it wanted to talk. It had a little story to tell. I don't know what's going to come out, but I took a peek just at the first two cards. Nine of Swords, that was what intrigued me. I was like, what's underneath that? Oh, yeah. It's the Knight of Cups. That's what I was just talking about. It's withholding love, withholding that truth. Puts you, don't do that. What did I just say? Don't do that. Don't listen to me, listen to your heart. Not expressing love, not offering the cup. Oh, just put 9 swords in your cup, your ace. It just blocks your connection to divine to do that. There's nothing to be afraid of. Same exact thing. Oh, it's beautiful. King of Cups right underneath. These cards are quite fascinating. Yeah. When you withhold that cup, it just causes anxiety. That's what I was learning. This is just confirmation again for me, and that's really beautiful. Just to back up by Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, cards. This is going to be a fun deck. I already enjoy the energy. Same message. Don't withhold this cup. Give the full cup. Queen of Cups. Get deep with yourself. Be real with yourself. Or you're just going to remain in anxiety and concern. And, when I was looking at this card, I was thinking this bear is afraid. It's not going to have food to feed its cub, right? But it's just sitting there worrying about it day and night. It's just sitting there and not going out to hunt. It's not going to look for food. It's just sitting in this anxiety. Feeling stuck, feeling stagnant. That's what happens when you keep love from flowing, when you try to withhold the cup from anybody. You just withhold it from yourself. It's the full cup or no cup for you. When you stop that flow, you're just choking it up within, and it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. It's the offer not accepted that you wish you could have accepted. 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, because you were defensive to it. You were afraid when it could have been, everything you dream of and more. That type of thing. I shuffled this deck quite thoroughly. Gonna have to get used to it, but I'm feeling, what do I want? I want the top card, Strength. And I'm gonna shuffle it a little more. Never had a full-size deck of any kind, so, this is a little different. But Strength, what else would the universe like to deliver in this message? It's already beautiful. One more of those. Ooh. Denied Passion, just got that. Nine Swords, Queen of Wands. That is still on the bottom. The Tower. Whoa, big boy cards coming out right away. Queen of Swords. Oh my. Oh my. With 9 swords on the bottom and 5 underneath. Yikes. What is this? What is this about? Oh my goodness. Oh. I mean, somebody's rash decision to cut something out. I mean, it was a short-sighted decision, and now it's known. It's causing a lot of anxiety. Looking at this card, I was thinking, somebody cut all these trees down because they were planning to build something, and the plans fell through. They just did it impulsively. They were trying to stop the deer from living in this area because they wanted to build here, and, nature had other plans. And they're pretty torn up about that. Knight of Cups still right underneath. Strength. Someone is asking for the strength to tell this truth, to tell their truth. It's seeing something with new eyes, taking a hard look at something that terrified you. Oh, maybe made you unhappy to have it face you in the first place. Caused discomfort. The cat is playing in the box these came in now, so that's even better. I mean, yeah, we're taking a real up-close look at something unpleasant. It's banging around in the soul. That's what I'm feeling. It's a truth that was not told. Truth that needs to come out. And these birds, they didn't want to move. They were comfortable. They had a bunch of nests built. They're vultures. But they're not having a choice now. They're having to face something. And that something is a truth. Yeah, let's clarify. This is fun. Who wants to talk? Who wants to talk? Everybody's excited to get to know each other here. We'll start with the Rider-Waite. Oh yeah. There's some kind of lesson down here. Look at that strength right underneath. Some kind of conformity. This is a spiritual lesson that is being brought into full view. 10 swords. It's taking a lot of strength to put an end to limited belief, to old forms of thought, to the box that we were put in just because somebody said so. To withholding truth because there's a fear of being inappropriate, a fear of consequences, when ultimately what that really is preventing is joy, is victory, recognition. And it's just creating conflict. It is just creating conflict. But also we're trying to get out of this. because we want to celebrate. We want to have this connection. We want this homecoming. We want to be truthful to ourselves. We want to follow our own will, solar plexus, which is what I could feel short-circuiting in the moments where I was debating. Do I do this? Do I not do this? Is this stupid? What is gonna happen? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. All I could feel was that creating just this ball of like static electricity right here. And it did not feel good. And ultimately the realization was, well, this isn't good for my energy. It's not good for myself. It's not respecting myself to withhold this. So who cares? It feels better just to speak it and not care about what the outcome is. It's irrelevant. It's only about expressing. That's the celebration in itself. It is simply letting the energy express for the good feeling of it in the moment. That is precisely it. And yeah, not debating it, knowing if you want to do something, do that thing. If you want to do something and you feel afraid of it, that is your indication that it's a good thing to do. There's good feeling on the other side of it. If you're afraid of not doing something, then don't do that thing. Lean into the fear. Follow whatever ego is trying to stop you from doing. That's the thing you should do. That is what guidance is telling you. It's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Why is strength here? Why is strength here? What are we needing this strength for? I love it so much. I love the universe. I love you. I'm not going to keep that in. It feels too damn good to say it. Why is strength here? Oh, Queen of Wands. Let's see. I want another. Why the Queen of Wands? Why is the Queen of Wands here? There's passion. It's also the strength to overcome the ego, as I was just describing. The strength to recognize when the ego says to feel afraid of something. Do the opposite of that. Yeah, it's combating that ego because it's only going to create more conflict in your soul. Having the strength to be honest with yourself, to appreciate the sensation of your guidance. Thank you, throat chakra. To appreciate that feeling, that inner turmoil, that inner conflict is evidence of a desire, of a passion. And you just lean into that. You appreciate it. That means your guidance system is working. You bless the bumps on the shoulder of the road for letting you know you're about to go off course. Fear is not a part of your guidance system. Fear is not to be followed. What is to be followed is that sensation of anxiety if I don't do this. If I don't do this, or if I do this, I'm somehow betraying myself. That feeling. If it feels like going against your true self, it's a different sensation altogether. It is not fear. It is discomfort. It is self-judgment, self-doubt, and it's not pleasant. But you know by that sensation, I don't care what it is that ego is saying I should be afraid of. I am moving with the energy. I am flowing this. I'm not going to create that stagnation in myself. No, no, no. I respect myself far too much. I respect my energy. I respect the energy of others, my own divinity, our shared divinity. Thank you, ego, for showing me how to listen to my intuition. Beautiful. Why is the tower here? Why is the tower here? Oh, it's fun. Ooh, so interesting. There's a real desire for this. Yeah, it's that thing that we were looking at that we now see is really beautiful, but wasn't acted upon. The guidance wasn't followed. But now we're having the realization, which is intuition kicking in, saying, oh my God, that thing I was afraid of. I was afraid of it because of how much I wanted it. And now I see I should have just gone for it. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why Four of Wands? Why is that causing a tower? Oh, because it was fought against when it was wanted so much. Direct contradiction of the self-sabotage. Ooh, and there's big feeling about this. This is Cancer energy. Big feeling. I could have worked with myself towards this. And I didn't. And that is creating a tower. And that's a great revelation. I mean, every soul has to learn that lesson. Oh, I started shuffling the other way without realizing it. Just let it flow. Hierophant's still at the bottom there. I was working against the universe. I was following ego instead of my true self. Why is the Queen of Swords here? I was trying to fit into a box, and now I'm realizing this is a spiritual lesson. This is a bigger lesson. This was more than about my fear in that moment even. It was about my trying to conform, to be appropriate, acceptable, to fit in, to fall in line. I have some limiting beliefs, some old limiting beliefs that have kept me from happiness, from pursuing my dreams. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? I'm learning this. This is a new truth. How to be balanced within myself. How not to be afraid. How to work with ego. as a tool for my spiritual growth and awakening, rather than trying to kill it, fighting against it, which ultimately only feeds into it. That is what ego wants. It wants struggle. It wants fear. I'm facing this fear and learning we can co-create together. That's really beautiful. Three more cards, just because I want to keep playing with this deck. It's really lovely. Yeah, this was withheld, hidden even from the self, the moon. There's a bit of willful ignorance, but really just I didn't expect it to be this deep. That's what I'm hearing. Didn't expect it to be this meaningful. And shuffling is new for me. Yeah, it was, I'm seeing now that this was short-sighted. Ooh, well, again. And it's only caused me anxiety when I could have had wish fulfillment. It's also a little bit of, I thought I had all these cups. I thought I had them all, because they were all up on the wall in a safe place. And now I'm realizing they were all empty, because that's not where cups belong. They don't belong on a shelf. They're supposed to flow. I want to flow. I want to feel. Tired of leaving myself out. This has only been a disappointment to me. Yeah, there's a little bit of I've been a fool, but I want to start again. I want to take a leap. I want to trust in myself and the universe. I want to have that faith. I want to stop playing games of ego. Deceiving others has only ever deceived myself. I thought I was in control. I didn't see. I was only hurting myself by this. Yeah, I was focusing on the wrong things. And I'm disappointed for that, but I can see that now. I can see that now. I have a broader perspective. And new passion, new belief. I can see a different outcome. I can see a different outcome somewhere else. I want to reconcile. I want to reconcile in myself and without. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? Yeah, I want to rectify this. I can see the long game now. that which I couldn't see before. I don't think this is broken beyond repair. Yeah. I can see all the beauty of it now. Wow, that's a lot of beauty. Thank you. I can see how worthwhile it is to love myself, to give myself this chance, this freedom. How the Empress wants for nothing. She does not know lack. She moves always in compassion because of this. I'm starting to see the power of that and how abundant and beautiful unconditional love can be expressed, shared freely, that there's no danger in it, that this is a true strength. Yeah, I have a new perspective. I have a new perspective on this. That's beautiful. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Red with the Tower. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Tired of denying myself love, the experience of love, the sharing of love. Tired of listening to ego. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Just here, I deserve love. I deserve this. 10 Pentacles. Oh, yeah, I have a new perspective. Part of that perspective is that I've been stuck. Is that I've been hanging around, sabotaging myself when the answer was right in front of me. And that's a little upsetting. But it's the realization that I built this cage and I can take it down. It's not dependent on anyone else, only me. And I could continue to be upset about this, or I could take this new perspective and free myself right now. I can loose these binds. It's not a cage, it's just an illusion. I'm learning. I'm learning and I want to learn more. Especially learning about speaking truth. That it is to be used to heal and not to wound. That is not real truth. That is the deceptive practice. Why is Nine of Cups here? Why is the Nine of Cups here? I've been so afraid to hurt others with my truths that I've kept them in, and they've only hurt me. I've become afraid of speaking them all together for this reason. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Tired of denying this, tired of fighting this. Maintaining this boundary has only helped me push people away. made me resentful, angry, alone. 10 Pentacles again, with the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I've just been denying myself happiness. I've pushed away true love within and without because ego told me to be afraid. Ego said it didn't fit in the box. And I'm realizing I don't fit in that box that ego has created. And so I'm only saying to myself that I don't belong. And that's not true. Why is 9 Wands here? Why 9 of Wands? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Queen of Swords again. Wow. Connected directly to Temperance. It's exactly what I just said. King Swords at the bottom of the deck. These are together. I'm tired of trying to fit in the box. I'm tired of self-limiting belief. I am ready for balance and flow in myself. I'm ready to embrace my authentic being and to speak my truths. I need to speak my truths if I'm going to have the real thing, the wish fulfilled that I desire. That's really beautiful. Yeah. Look at how these are reversed, just these cards. Now it's 10 Cups sandwich. The truth is I can see this. I can see that I held back from it, that I rejected it, but I'm ready to go after it. I'm ready to build. I'm ready to make an offer, to stop leaving myself out in the cold. I'm ready to go through that door. When I look at this card in the traditional tarot, I see a door on either side. One with a light underneath. It's not locked. It isn't wide open, but it isn't locked. And these people just keep walking past because they think they won't be accepted, because they're afraid to even knock. This time we're gonna knock. Just to see what happens. Just because we gotta try something new. We gotta give ourselves permission to believe, to dream, to take some kind of journey. We're tired of withholding from ourselves. We're ready to make a bold move. One that we've wanted to. Ready to give. Realizing that that allows us to receive. It's reciprocal. And that is justice as well. Yeah, it just repeats. No more self-deception, being disappointed, anxiety, stubbornly going after this. I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm going for it. I'm casting caution to the wind, disregarding consequences. because I believe that luck is on my side. And when you follow your heart, it is. That is self speaking and acting and expressing through you, with you, in alignment with divine. That is your path. And it doesn't matter what the outcome is. You win. You benefit. You expand. You become more love, more loving, more trusting. And you let your cup flow. And it fills you. It fills you from the soul. God, that's beautiful. What a wonderful first message. I knew this deck had some powerful things to say. Speak your truth. That's all that matters. Express yourself. And see how powerful you feel. How happy just to be authentic, unrelated to anything else. I'm very, very proud of you for taking this journey with me. And you don't need me to say that. But please, it is my honor to express for the divine. That is what these cards are saying. Spirit wants you to know. You are amazing, soul. You should be proud. You have nothing to fear. But when you do fear, lean into it. Spirit's right there to catch you. Just take that leap. That is your message. I love you so much, collective. Have a beautiful night.